Happy 1 year anniversary
Yay!
of YouTube.
Yeah, it's been a year.
September 16th, 2019 was when we put out the first video.
Reluctantly.
Our son Jason is the one that talked us into it, and you said right off, no, you didn't want anything to do with it. But I had watched Jaylena at the time, and they were at the ranch, and she was in the trailer, and she painted a little corner in the back, and she would sit there and talk, and I thought, I can do that. And so I got talked into doing a YouTube channel by Jason, and then I had to convince you, and you jumped on. But what happened was,
She likes to talk.
after the first week, I was already running out of things to do, say. I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't edit. I still can't. So it was either give it up or reel you in. So I tried doing that, dangling the little worm in front of your face, and you finally said, I guess.
Well, you videoed, and then I did the editing. I didn't want to be videoed, but that's the way it goes. Drag you into stuff.
As always, I made some notes on my low vision notebook paper. And let's see if I can see without my glasses. My first question is, was YouTube what you expected?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be work, but I wasn't sure how much work it was going to be.
It was way more work than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I envisioned myself just sitting there chatting a little bit every day, and that's just not how it played out. It's a lot of work, and that is not to discourage anyone from trying this. Everything worth having is worth working for, right?
It takes a lot of work. I know that. Well, it's just trying to figure out content,
What are we going to video? We are fortunate that we have animals. We have probably 6 goats and 6 chickens and 4 dogs and a cat, something like that. And a lot of our viewers like to see the animals. And other than that, either George is talking about something or I'm talking about something. And it is very hard to come up with the content, but eventually we do.
Yeah.
And what about the editing? As y'all know, I just cannot see. I tried on my phone, I tried on the program he has, and it doesn't even matter. He puts it on our large television, and I still can't see
She
it.
still can't
So
see, so.
that's out of the question for me. So is editing hard for you? Has it been a challenge? Or
At times it's been real challenging. If you have a lot of clips, sometimes she'll go out and film, and she'll come in and she'll say, well, I have some stuff, you just got to figure it out. And I'm like, okay. So I download all the stuff and I throw it all into my program, which I use the Filmora 9.
someone asked about that the other day also.
And I went ahead and bought the package. It's like a lifetime thing, and I wished I'd bought the one above, and it was only like $99. So I paid like $50-something and got the
Well, that's a one-time fee, right?
yeah, one-time fee. And the one that was better grade, the higher one, that you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for, but the higher one gives you a lot more stuff in the library to be able to use. That's basically it, because the program itself is the same. They just give you more options.
So I think if you are able to see all of that stuff, that you could probably do that. And
Yeah, it's fairly easy. Just drop and drag and cut and paste, and But when you start getting all these different clips, and then you try to get the conversation to flow, you have to go back in and listen to it and break it down at the right point, put it back together. It can be a pain.
I don't think I could do that, but I mean, I do think I could drag and drop and cut and paste because all that stuff is like on PowerPoint and stuff.
Yeah.
I could do PowerPoint because it's big enough for me to see, but this is not.
It's just when you start adding other little features, different.
Another thing that I think is hard about starting a YouTube channel is getting your first 1,000 subscribers
And your time.
and 240,000 watched minutes.
That's what, 4,000 hours? Something like that?
Jason really truly helped us out because the very first video we put out was only like a minute and a half, and it was Jason and myself, and he was saying if my mom can get 1,000 subscribers, she will start a channel. And I just laughed about it. And I guess Jason had enough followers that they decided they'd take a chance, and lo and behold, we had those 1,000 subscribers, and so I had to put out a video, and that was when I started trying to do them by myself and realized I'm running out of material fast. But so if you are planning on starting a YouTube channel, those are probably two of the hardest things.
Yeah, once you reach that milestone, though, it's like once you hit that 1,000 and the minutes and stuff, you'll be pumped up enough to where you'll start putting out more videos. Because, like I said, we were putting them out, one every day, even sometimes 2 on a day. Not very often, but we would. And
5 days a week, and maybe 7 when we first started.
And we decided, I was just, like being up till midnight trying to edit stuff, and I was like, no, we got to cut back on this. So.
And after a year, we have tried to, at this point, make 3 videos a week.
Right.
And I have tried, I have not always, done what I say, but I try not to ask George to edit. I try to do one-hit wonders, and if he chooses to edit something, But
it's
sometimes...
a lot easier.
Yeah, it is. And this will be a one-hit wonder today.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What's good about having a YouTube channel?
Well, the experience of putting your contents and ideas together and putting it out there and getting comments from folks about it, good or bad. You get to meet all these different people online. I mean, you're not physically meeting them, but you feel like you are.
I do. I feel like I know our subscribers, at least the ones that comment all the time, or if they're on live chats. And another thing that is unique in our situation is we have a YouTube channel, and all 3 of our sons have a YouTube channel, and Jason has 2 channels. So it's just kind of in the family right now.
We get to see one another and see what's going on, because a lot of times you wonder, I wonder what they're doing, and then a video will come out and it goes, oh, okay.
And they're boys. Face it, moms. Boys just don't let you know everything they're doing, and so we watch every day, just like you guys probably watch Jason, Jared, and Matt, and
we learn things when y'all learn it, just like the old excuse that Obama always used to make. Well, I didn't know it until the media said something. Yeah. Well, it's true on our part.
Yeah. We don't know it till we see Jason or Jared tell about it. I do love the commenting part of it. As soon as the video goes out, I start looking for the comments, seeing what people thought, because some people are very nice and some people tell it like it is, and that kind of cuts deep sometimes. Or really what's harder with us is when they comment about our children on their channel. If it's not nice, that's hard to handle. But I just love being on the live chats, and we do it, the same people that run in the same groups. If they're on the live chats with us, they're on Jason's live chats or Jared's or Matt's, and so that's definitely how we feel like they're family.
It's like you just know everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
what does that say? How many?
the views that you get.
Okay, yeah, it's exciting to see after you have your video out and it's been out a while and you've got so many views, and then you check back the next day and it's so many more views, and sometimes you're thinking, all those people saw me, in this predicament or that, but we put it out there for y'all.
Yeah, it's just our everyday life. I mean,
What you see is what you get, folks. This is us. This is us. Let's see. Watching your subscriber count go up is very exciting.
She'll tell me, well, honey, we got a few more subscribers today. So.
So our son Jason is the one that started everything out, and he's knocking at 100,000 subscribers now, and I think maybe he's been doing it 2 years.
Yeah, probably.
Something like that. He has really exploded, and Jared has
over 25.
Over 25,000 is right, and then Matt and us are below 7,000 subscribers. Right. So we're all working for it, and we try to make it interesting for people to watch, and hopefully if you don't like every one of them, maybe you'll like at least the animals or something. Let's see, what does this say? Would you do it all over again?
Well, I probably wouldn't. Being I have a lot of things that I could be doing otherwise, that this takes my time from me or from us. And I mean, it's fun, but thank God we don't have to depend on it for a living. Some people do. Jason does. He does well. That's why he works so hard at it.
Right.
And he is. It is a full-time job. Let me tell you. Don't think it's not. It's very, very time-consuming to try to do things, especially when you're like trying to build something or a project, and you don't realize. Y'all see it as it progresses on the video. It's like, wow, I could do that. It's easy and this and that, or wow, that's pretty neat. But you don't think about all the stuff that happens in the background. Getting certain angles, got to stop, go back, move a camera, set the thing up. It's production.
It is.
Video production. And it's very, very difficult, especially for one person to have to do it. That's why Jason likes to have friends that are interested in this kind of thing, because they kind of take the slack off of him by helping him video different angles or little different content to it. So,
but if you're watching one of Jason's videos and you see him walking down in the woods and you're seeing his back walking, well, his camera is back there. And so after you see that clip, he has to go back, get the camera,
reset it.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing thing. It's a big production, and a lot of people just take it for granted, that it's easy. And if it was easy, everybody would be millionaires with YouTube. YouTube does make good money for people, though. I mean, there's people out there that probably make millions of dollars on YouTube. It's crazy.
I think it's awesome that someone like Daniel Arms is a newly retired state trooper in Oklahoma, and
love the blue.
And he is able to retire and still do well on YouTube for his family. I just think that's an awesome thing.
It's good. He gets his sponsorships, his viewers are, they're dedicated. Because from what I've seen of Daniel and Dutch and some of the other ones, the Sawyers and Good Grub Almighty and things, they're just good people, and and people appreciate good people, and so go watch all their stuff for sure. I'm sure you have. It's fun, but it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Do you have a favorite video that we made? Well, let me go first while you think of it. I like the melody videos because I get to break out of my shell and
drive me crazy.
Become some hick that is deep inside of me anyway. And they were just fun doing. Any of them fun for you? Or, do you like filming the animals best, or you like doing these sit-down chats?
I like to just set the camera up and let it record nature at its finest. No editing or anything. I mean, you just, like for instance, we had done a dove video of them landing on our
I'm gonna write that down.
our
Waterfall.
waterfall out there. The different dove and the different birds coming in, things like that. I enjoy that. I'm waiting for our hummingbird bush out here to completely turn orange. We saw some of it starting to bloom right now, but there was a hummingbird out there yesterday. I was telling them, I said, "Hey, look, there it is." And I was thinking that the Hummingbird Festival was going to be in Rockport in August. I was wrong. It's actually the 17th, I believe, of this month is the Hummingbird Festival in Rockport. And thousands and hundreds of thousands of those little birds around. It's really neat to log in and look at some of the feeders that are on web and see how many of those little critters, come down here. So
I like also making videos of Gooby, but there again, you can only get so much at a stretch, and then you would have to edit them to get the pieces together, which I cannot do. So it would either be a terribly short video on him, or it's going to have to be edited. So
I put the GoPro on Gooby one day. It was kind of hard to get it to stay on, but I had it on there, and we laughed. But he limps and gimps so much that the whole camera was like doing this number. So, we thought it was funny if we could get it to fit better.
I'm just looking at myself in the camera. I want to give a shout out to Gina, Granny's caregiver. She makes jewelry, and she made this Texas necklace.
Yes.
I really like it. She was asking me, and I said, well, I like turquoise. And the next thing I knew, I have a Texas turquoise necklace. So thanks, Gina.
Yeah.
Also, I want to give some thanks to I guess my number one thank on the YouTube would be to Jason for getting us started. So thank you, Jason, for insisting that your family stay in the family business. And I would do it all over again. You would have to be stuck with just watching me all the time, but I would try it again for sure. And also, our subscribers, I would like to thank all of the subscribers. We've spoken about that. They're like family to us, so I appreciate all of that, subscribers. And to all who watch the ads, because as you all know, the ads is how the YouTube people make their money. And some of those ads, especially right now during election time, are 50 minutes to an hour long. And it's very strange that we're so conservative, but I see that Joe Biden's ads are running on our videos. So please understand that we don't put the ads on there.
We have nothing to do with that.
We don't choose the ads. And, if you can stomach watching them, that's great. If you can watch some of it, that's good.
Yeah, just click it and maybe go to the bathroom for a little while.
Yeah. Or watch the video and skip through it, and then maybe go back and turn it on and let it run while you
if you want to do that. I mean, that's how YouTubers make their money. There's might be other little quirks involved in all the advertising and the way that they're paid and all, but we don't. Fortunately, we don't need the YouTube money. We appreciate what we make, but we're just doing it for her mainly, to have her something to do, because she can't go outside and do stuff like I can, and so she's in the house and she gets bored, and so I thought, well, yeah, this might be something good for her.
If I could just learn to edit, but it's not about learning, it's seeing it. And if you are even slightly thinking about starting a channel, I say do it. Go for it. Try it. What's the worst that can happen? You decide it's not for you and you stop. But again, that first hardest part is getting your first 1,000 subscribers and 240,000 watched minutes. And something that we do not do is a lot of live chats, but that gets you more money because you have more minutes involved. We don't do that because neither one of us can see the comments.
Well, they go by so fast, and I'd have to have it set up on the TV or something to be able to read it, without having to, either squint my eyes down shut or wear glasses all the time or something, but it's hard to see.
And I see I skipped something on my notes. A video that I regret making. With me, it would be that gray hair video, because not that I mind going gray, and I don't mind the gray hair now, but the transition was rough, and I did put at least one picture on there that I'm, cringe about.
Well, the old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be.
But other than that, I don't really regret any of the other videos. Some are better than others, folks, but we are what we are. And for those of you that have been around a while, thank you so very much. And if you're new to the channel, we whatever. We ask that you go back and maybe watch some of our other videos. Don't judge us just on this one, but we have made it a year.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many videos. I should have looked that up that we have. But we have quite a few. And I think we're going to keep doing it. So
As long as she twists my arm.
we're going to keep doing it, and I hope y'all will keep watching. So,
See
final
ya.
words for them? Bye. Bye, y'all.